forcing yourself to eat anything, Amber? Do you think you're gonna, like, if you don't eat it? Like, that's insane.
Let me tell you.
Less of a detox, girl. What the are you talking about? Amber likes to weaponize language when it suits her, basically, you know? Amber's like the type of girl to be like, she'll be like a known alcoholic, right? And say she comes home for the day, and you'll ask her, how many drinks did you have? Implying that, you know, how much alcohol have you had to drink? And she'll say, I haven't had anything to drink. But like later, you know, I'll find out, well, your breath smells like alcohol. And then she'll be like, oh, well, I didn't drink anything, but I did take a shot. You know, I had some shots. That's the type of stuff Amber does.
The best part of being...
But yeah, this video was for entertainment purposes only. Nothing's meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I'm just sharing my own opinions, no facts on publicly accessible information first made public by public figures. Please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. What's up, everybody? This is not your average reaction. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, usually girl world. Today, I want to retro-react to Amber's video 5 years ago titled Reacting to Me Lying. And it cracks me up because when she reacts to stuff, she doesn't like set it up in OBS like I do. She like gets another computer and then sets up the camera. I just think it's funny. Okay.
Hey guys.
Without any further ado, I'll give it to you, Moplex.
Okay, so hey guys. Okay, so we're here for another reaction. This was requested. I am trying my hardest to film videos that are requested of me. This laptop is actually sitting on a pillow so you can see the screen better. I know. It's funny. So this video...
I hate commenting on like her weight or whatever, but I do just want to say that to me, I understand this angle is very probably unflattering, but she seems bigger in this instance than she did when I reacted to her recently. But again, most likely could just be the angle or whatever. Just want to point that out. Does anybody else see that? Is it just me?
Called Amberland Reed lying for 4 minutes straight, and the person who said that I should react to it was saying maybe this is a good time to clear some things up. So I haven't watched this yet. I am a little bit nervous. Like,
this is really interesting because so she made a video recently where she kind of like doubled down on having OCD, and I didn't really think anything of it. I understand that at one point she said she had OCD. I don't know if she like stepped back on those claims, but I watched a Rachel video at the gym today. And she said, and I even screen recorded it because I was like, no way. She said that Amber walked back those statements. And so at one point she said she had OCD, and then she walked it back and said, no, I've never been diagnosed. And then maybe she said she had P or something else. But we'll see if she walks anything back on this one.
okay, hopefully I can clear some things up. So let's watch it.
Chicken sandwich, and yes, I eat my fries with a fork. Don't hate.
Okay.
She says that every once in a while.
So I guess the first lie is that I said that I eat my fries with a fork, and then here I am not doing that. I do want to say that I went through quite a few years of my life eating everything with a fork. There was a time that I did do that, and then as you can tell, I have stopped. To this day, I have stopped. So that was just a change in something I did. That wasn't me lying.
Because I'm the type of person who really does not like clutter. I just don't at all. So Becky and I just got a Bath and Body.
We all know that. I think, to be fair, Amber's apartment now is probably like as nice as it's going to be, or as nice as any of her apartments have ever been. But I think we know in the past that she did live in quite a lot of clutter, especially pre-Beck era.
Package in a shelf thingy-majigger.
Okay, I guess the lie is that I said I don't like clutter, and then I think the person who edited this considers this clutter. I don't. I think that's a really cute shelf with, you know, this is a mixture of both mine and Becky.
When I think about stuff like this, I also think about, like, you know, I clean fairly often. Like, I deep clean every like 2 weeks. You know, I take everything off shelves, I vacuum, you know, dust the ceiling fan, the whole 9 yards. And when I think about stuff like this, I'm just like, what an incredibly painful thing to clean. I have to take all that stuff off and put it back on. Why do I need that many products that smell different? You know what I mean? I mean, do what you want to do, but yeah, to me this is clutter. This is just, you may use one of those bottles one time a year.
Stuff. We share the same body sprays and we share the same Bath and Body Works soaps. And this is a really cute shelf, and we just have that in the nook of our bathroom. It's not cluttery to me. I really don't like clutter. I don't at all. I think that's why I've gotten rid of so much of my stuff, especially because it was really starting to give me anxiety. I had no reason for all of it, and yeah. So next.
Told this from, like, I used to actually see a nutritionist when I was like 16 years old.
I did.
I used to see another nutritionist when I was like 14, 15.
I did.
That's when I was diagnosed with binge eating. And
Oh, I know this.
you guys know I suffer with binge eating, which I do want to talk to you guys about because I was officially diagnosed with binge eating disorder by my therapist. It wasn't yesterday, but
Okay, so this one's important. I'm glad this one's in here. So I guess the lie is that I said I was diagnosed when I was 16 with BED. And then here I say, I think I was like 27 in this video, I said that I was diagnosed with BED. So when I was 16, I was seeing someone who did say it sounded like I had binge eating disorder. I actually have made a whole video. Well, it wasn't like a whole video dedicated to this, but in the video I did talk about this, where as a teenager, I took that and I ran with it because when I was 16, you could not be diagnosed with BED, but I didn't know that. But the therapist I was seeing did.
I had never even heard of the term binge eating until I was in like college. I think the only time I learned it was when I discovered Amber, to be honest with you. Like, I had never heard those combinations of words.
Say that sounds like a binging disorder type of problem. And then here when I was 27, I was actually, like, I've made videos on this, but I was talking to a therapist on betterhelp.com, and I'm not trying to like talk bad about it, but I for one just don't.
BetterHelp, I think, had like a really bad rep because I think they had a lot of maybe unlicensed people doing therapy or something like that.
Recommend it, but you never know. It just didn't work for me. And the person on there who I was talking to did say that I had binge eating disorder. The thing is, though, on betterhelp.com, they are not allowed to diagnose you with anything. So that kind of shook me and was like, it kind of made me like, I saw a red flag. So I did cancel my BetterHelp. I definitely wasn't lying. It's all just very circumstantial. And when I was 16, I shouldn't have taken that and ran with it. I have never been diagnosed with BED appropriately because I've never seen someone for it. That's definitely something that I probably should do. But I feel like BED is very, very easy to diagnose yourself because, I mean, if you sit there and you're eating huge, large, like I'm talking to the point of illness, and you still keep eating, that's binging. So I don't really want to go much more into that. So let's keep watching.
Okay.
the day before, and I've seen the message myself.
Do y'all think Amber has binge eating disorder? I don't think I've ever seen her. Like, I obviously watched her mukbangs and stuff like that. Nothing ever seemed too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the food choices were abysmal. But like the portion size, like when I think of binge eating, I think of like those big mukbangs where they have like 4 different things of like ramen and like burgers and chicken nuggets and like just like tons of candy or stuff, you know, stuff like that.
So company over and we're like playing games, just like
Which I don't think I've ever seen her in one sitting. Like, yeah, eat with me or, you know, what I eat in a day. We see it spread out throughout the day, but never know if she's actually sat down on camera and gorged herself with like 10,000 calories.
really good time. I'll always order pizza. I don't even like pizza. I'm okay with that. So the type of pizza, my favorite, is the stuffed crust. So
Oh, I miss having long nails.
It is a light garlic and parmesan.
Okay, so I think the lie here is when it said, I don't even like pizza, but then I say that the white sauce pizza is my favorite. So this is not a lie. I honestly do not care for pizza. You can ask anybody in my life. I truthfully do not care for pizza, like, at all. But I think it might be because of the marinara sauce. I'm not really into it. If I have to, I'll eat some pizza, but honestly, I don't care for it. So when I said this is my favorite, what I meant by that is because it is a white-based pizza. There is no red sauce. There is no marinara. So to me, it doesn't really feel like traditional pizza. So that's what I meant by that.
Pretty big
In this video, I even said that I do not like pizza, and I was pretty much forcing myself to eat it.
pizza today.
Why are you forcing yourself to eat anything, Amber? Do you think you're gonna, like, if you don't eat it? Like, that's insane.
Let me tell you, and I woke up with really bad heartburn. I don't take naps. Hey guys, so I just woke up from a nap. I did wake up earlier, but
I really, truly don't take many naps. I think sometimes when I say things like, oh, I don't take naps, what I mean to say is I probably nap maybe once or twice a year. I think that's what I should start saying. A lot of people say things like that. Like, people can sit there and say, yeah, I don't really eat green beans, but then they'll eat green beans, like, 5 months down the line. I truly don't take naps. They make me feel freaking weird. I have no reason to take naps.
I don't take naps, but I do like to just lay down and close my eyes for upwards of like 20 minutes.
But yeah, it's not like I've never taken a nap in my whole life. I think that this video just shows that I need to word things a little differently, but it also shows that people are super sensitive to what I say.
just stuff like that. And I've watched, you know, what I eat in a day keto. I've had friends on keto. My mom is on keto right now. So it's like, I know what people eat on keto because I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it online. I've seen everything. That's not what I want to eat. Because if I go just from binge eating to keto, oh my god, I'm going to have headaches, keto flu, this and that. But if I go from binge eating to just like moderate / low carb, it's going to be less of a detox and more realistic. So we're going to...
Less of a detox? Girl, what the are you talking about?
Just try it out.
I don't really like yogurt.
I don't think anyone should really be doing the keto diet unless it's like recommended by a doctor for like, I don't know what the reason is people used to do keto. Is it like diabetes or something?
I can't say, I don't know what the lie was. Everything I said about keto is true. What I said in the next clip was true, so I don't really know. I'm gonna back because I didn't hear what I said. Okay.
And more realistic. So we're gonna just try it out.
I don't really like yogurt. I hate yogurt. I don't know what it is about it, but I hate yogurt unless it's
Trying to lose weight. A lot of the clothes that
I don't know. In the first clip I said I don't like yogurt, and then the second clip I said I hate yogurt. I mean, that's true. I don't like it. It's very sour tasting to me. Anytime that I ever buy yogurt, it's because I feel like I'm being healthy. Even a really good friend of mine, oh my god, we were on video chat and she was trying to be healthy and she was like gagging down a yogurt and I'm just like, girl, so relatable. So I don't know where the lie is in the yogurt. I really don't like yogurt.
now
So
will fit me
relatable.
for a long time, even if I am losing weight. I still have clothing to this day in this closet that I wear from when I was in
I don't love yogurt. Just to be fair, you guys, I don't like look forward to my yogurt. I don't hate it. It's just like, I just need to eat it because it's got good protein. It's good for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like angry at eating the yogurt, but it's definitely not going to be like amazing. But food is fuel sometimes. Sometimes it's fun though.
300s. So clothing, trying to find clothes for the fair. I realized nothing fits me. Like, I said it earlier as a joke, but I was dead serious. Destiny was just excited and...
Okay, so I see where people can think I was lying. I totally get that, but I do have... I feel like my face got really orange. I'm sorry. The lighting is not the greatest. I do have clothes that I still wear to this day.
Anytime I come in front of the green screen with like a blue shirt on, it makes my whole face and body like lobster red, like Mr. Krabs.
From when I weighed in the 300s, like 360. But I remember that day specifically when I was going to the fair and I felt like nothing fit me. I feel like in that moment, it was very psychological. You guys tell me, I know you've been there, where you open your closet and you put all these clothes on and you're just like, nothing fits me, nothing looks right. Sometimes it's very psychological. And then a week from that moment, you try on the very outfit you tried on and you feel great. So I feel like in that...
That's like taking pictures for me. Every time I like initially take a picture of myself or of anything else, really. Most of the time my reaction is like, oh my God, that's not a good picture. But then like I'll let it sit and then look at it a week later and be like, that actually is a good picture. What am I thinking? You know?
It was very psychological because I was 100 pounds lighter in that video than what I weigh now. So again, wasn't a lie.
Maybe I could start wearing my jeans again. Because honestly, I did gain a lot of weight and I could no longer wear my jeans. It's pretty pathetic, but it's the truth.
And I'll be honest, after gaining a lot of weight the past, it's been like 2 years, I don't really fit in 3.
I don't know how I was born. I'm so confused with some of these. I'm like so confused. And the first question talked about like how I miss wearing jeans. 100%, I still miss wearing jeans. I like to wear black jeans. They're my favorite. Black skinny jeans. Love it. And then the next question is about 3X pants. Yeah.
Amberlyn Reed likes to wear black skinny jeans. Have we seen a picture of her in any type of jean?
I can't wear 3X pants. 3X shirts, there are some 3X shirts I can still wear, which it all depends on the brand. I'm going to be honest. Most girls know that. Like, all brands size differently, which is stupid because it can make you feel really bad or it can make you feel really good. But yeah, when it comes to like 3X pants, not happening.
I have 144 weekly points. That is not going to happen ever again, and I can promise you that. Daily, and I used 62 weekly. I actually wrote that down. So it made me go into negative 30 of my weekly. Talk about, a lot of people think...
Okay, I don't feel like that's a lie when you sit there and you're like, you tell yourself or you tell other people, okay, I'm never going to mess up on my diet again. I feel like that's you just being very positive, which is a very, very good thing. But everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. Okay, Hannah Montana.
Yeah, you just gotta have like things in place to where when you do mess up, you don't like fall completely off the rails and go absolutely bananas and just give up and throw your hands in the air. You know what I mean? Like, have your moment of weakness and then get back on the track.
But I don't feel like that was me lying. That was just me really living in the moment and trying to think like positive affirmations. And that's like a totally normal thing. So
eat like 6,000 calories a day. That is not true. That is not true. My body is so accustomed to eating thousands and thousands, like 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day.
Oh, that was it. Wait, hold on. Cancel. Okay, so...
In order for me to maintain my weight in between 185 and 195 at 6'3", I have to eat nearly like 3,000 calories and eat upwards of like 150 to 200 grams of protein every day. So, and it's a chore for me. It really, really is. Like, I love it though.
What is this? I'm just gonna click on this.
My onion too, like super big.
I don't know. I don't know why I clicked on that. Okay, so the last lie was when I said that I don't eat 6,000 calories a day, but then in another clip I said that I eat around 4,000 to 6,000. That one, I can't really justify. That's the first one where I can't really justify it. I think sometimes, you know, just admitting out loud is like, oh yeah, sometimes I eat 6,000 calories. I feel like that really just like, it's hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe because 6,000 calories is so many calories.
Yeah, but it's not hard for me to believe if you're like a gas station candy snacker. I've mentioned this before. Like if you eat like the Lifesaver gummies or like just the crazy sugary snacks, you know what I mean? Like that stuff sneaks up on you so easily. It doesn't fill you up. It doesn't give you any type of protein. It's genuinely just like, all it's gonna do is make you feel like crap and probably break you out and make you fat.
We all know that. And it's hard that one person can eat that many calories and it still doesn't feel like they ate that many calories. Like on any given day, I can eat anywhere from 2,000 to 6,000. And I think
I don't think she can go a day where she eats 2,000 calories. I think that's way too little. That's like that's probably 2 meals for her out of like, you know, out of at least 3 meals and 3 snacks. We know this girl's a snacker.
It's the days that I binge, which I don't really binge as much anymore, so I'm very grateful for that. The days that I binge, that's when it gets up into the...
This is so off topic. Are we allowed to say like saltine but like the slur to white people or whatever, like, is that YouTube appropriate? 'Cause that's what I want to call her.
Thousands. The days that I don't binge, I stay more around 3,000. So yeah, that was my reaction to that video. I don't really know what else to say about it. I just think that a lot of people twist my words, and I could see why they think I'm lying, but it's also my fault as well, because it's the way that I word things can be pretty bad sometimes. So my apologies. So if there's any other videos that you guys want me to react to, you can send me a message.
Amber likes to weaponize language when it suits her, basically, you know. Amber's like the type of girl to be like, she'll be like a known alcoholic, right? And say she comes home for the day, and you'll ask her, how many drinks did you have? Implying that, you know, how much alcohol have you had to drink? And she'll say, I haven't had anything to drink. But like later, you know, I'll find out, well, your breath smells like alcohol. And then she'll be like, oh, well, I didn't drink anything, but I did take a shot. You know, or I had some shots. That's the type of stuff Amber does.
On Instagram, or you can tweet me on Twitter. And all that is linked down below. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
That was kind of funny. She took like no responsibility for any of that, no accountability, except for like 2 maybe. I don't even know if she even took it. She just admitted.